If you run an online business, there's a good chance that you've thought about accepting crypto payments. And honestly, that makes a lot of sense. There's millions of people holding crypto right now, and many of them are ready to spend it. But the problem is that most businesses don't really know what is the safest and easiest way to accept crypto online. The solution that we're looking at today is CryptoProcessing by CoinsPaid. This is a crypto payment platform that helps businesses accept cryptocurrency payments directly on their website without having to build a complicated system from scratch. What makes them stand out is that they are a regulated payment provider, which is extremely important when it comes to dealing with payments. And they've also received major recognition in the industry, like the Crypto Payment Solution of the Year 2025 and the Best In-Game Payments 2025. So now that we know about the platform, let's jump into the computer and I'll show you guys how it works. All right, so here I am on Crypto Processing by CoinsPaid, and I just wanted to give you guys an understanding of the flow of how it works and how you can get started with this. And by the way, as you can see here, their fees are under 1.5%. They also offer instant crypto-to-fiat conversion, and you can integrate their service into pretty much any e-commerce platform, for example, WooCommerce or PrestaShop or any of those. They do offer plugins and APIs for all of them, and their security is really strong as well. So let's go ahead and see a demo of how this works. And once we're here, I'm just going to click product tour so I can show you guys how this sort of works. So this is what your sort of dashboard is going to look like. You're going to have all your currencies listed here. And if you just start the tour, you can see that you can have all of your invoices here as well. So for example, if you have it integrated on a website, which I think is going to show us right here, you can see that this is a sample website. I'm going to be showing you guys a real website that uses this as well in just a bit. But as you can see, with your credit card option, PayPal option, you also have a crypto payment option here, which if a person selects, is going to be taken to this screen right here, which is going to ask them to select whichever currency they want to pay with. Once the user does that, you can see that in our backend, in our dashboard, we're going to see this new invoice being created. And once the transfer has been completed, you're going to see all the details there. And the best part about crypto processing is that you can accept more than 20 popular cryptocurrencies all at one place, and you can just, manage all that using one dashboard. Withdrawing or adding more funds is also pretty simple. You just select whichever currency you want to do it with, and then click send, receive, or exchange. You can do that all inside of this platform. Now, unlike other crypto payment platforms, you can't really just create an account and get started with this. You have to first contact their team, and you're going to have to go through an onboarding process. It's pretty simple, but it's just there to make sure that only legitimate people can sign up on this platform. So just contact them, go through the whole process, and you should be good to go. That also gives you an understanding of how this is a legitimate company. Obviously, they have all the awards and they're regulated and all that kind of stuff. So the security is obviously there, but just contact them and get started with that. Next up, I wanted to show you guys an actual website, an actual online store that is using this payment processor. And I'll show you guys the whole flow of how the payment works and everything. So this is going to be from a customer facing side. What your customers are going to see is going to be something like this. So this is actually a pretty big tech store from Estonia, and they're using their service. So if I just, let's say, add anything to the cart, for example, this graphic card, if I just add it to cart, and then if I proceed to basket, I'm just going to click buy as a guest. You're going to see that I have an option here of bank/crypto payment, and you can see crypto. This is crypto processing. So with that selected, if I just, check out, I just want to show you guys how the process works. And now it took me to crypto processing, and here I can just select my currency. For example, if I want to pay with USDC, and the network. So if I want to pay with the Ethereum network, for example, and my email address, and then I can just click pay. And then it's just going to show you their address that you want to pay to. And then you can just, send money to their address from your wallet. Once that is done, this waiting for payment is going to turn green, and then they're going to confirm the payment. So that's how this works. So it's super, super simple for your customers as well. And as I mentioned before, over 700 million people own crypto right now. So you should let them pay the way they want to pay, right? A lot of people do want to pay with crypto. And with crypto processing by CoinsPaid, they obviously, offer 24/7 processing, and you can also avoid payment delays, chargebacks, all that kind of stuff. I think it's a no-brainer to offer this flexibility to modern customers, right? So definitely go and check them out. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really hope you guys learned something new as well. If you have any questions, be sure to let me know in the comments below, and I'll try my best to answer them. If you want to see a full walkthrough of how to integrate this with, for example, WooCommerce, be sure to let me know in the comments below, and I'll consider making that as well. But with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.